Lesson 2, Tivoli Integrated Portal and the Administration Center. In this lesson, we're going to go through the Administration Center and see how to access the different pages, the different tabs, how to work with it. When you do your lab exercises, you're going to be able to explore all the different tasks and functions. A note I'd like to make, since this is being recorded in Q2 2013, there's a new Operations Center that is going to be released this summer. This course does not use the Operations Center since it was written in 2011. I encourage you to review information about the Operations Center and how it works with Tivoli Storage Manager. Back to our regularly scheduled programs. Overview of the Tivoli Integrated Portal. Features of the Administration Center. This is a good place for new users to learn the TSM tasks. You don't have to enter commands. It prompts you for what you need to enter. So even if you're a command line person, like a lot of people are, you might want to check out the Administration Center for the first couple times you do things such as create a storage pool or a policy. It gives you a task-oriented user interface. In this case, it uses wizards, drop-down menus, type-in boxes, all types of interaction that you can use to manage TSM. It also lets you manage the integration between Fastback and TSM. So if you have, say, a branch office that does not have a TSM server, you can set up TSM Fastback at, say, a smaller location and integrate it with the TSM server at the main data center. Again, this is how we log into the integrated portal. I make it my home page. Now with the Tivoli Integrated Portal and TSM, you're going to have a single user ID and login. So you can use the integrated portal to work with TSM or other products that are in your Tivoli Integrated Portal. As you can see, we have task groups for users and groups. This would be users and groups for the Tivoli Integrated Portal, settings for the Tivoli Integrated Portal, and then the Tivoli Storage Manager Administration Center. We'll be working mainly with the Tivoli Storage Manager Administration Center. While you're in the lab exercises, open these other tabs and look and see what's in there. The first place you're going to land is the Getting Started page. This has a nice feature in that it has a link to what's new. And your first step is going to be adding a server connection. Once you've added your server connections and started working through TSM, you won't need to go back to the Getting Started page. This is just a kickstart to get you to the right place to get started. Here's an example of opening the Storage Devices task. We see that we have our server, TSM Server 1, and it is selected. If there were more servers defined for the Tivoli Storage Manager Administration Center, they would all be listed, and you would use the radio button to select the server you're managing. Once you've done that, you can open the Select Action menu. These are tasks you can perform for this server in this Task tab. When you've accessed a wizard, you're first going to get a welcome screen. This is going to tell you what you will be doing with the wizard. In this particular wizard for storage devices, we've selected Create a Storage Pool. In the breadcrumb trail on the left, we'll know where we are in the wizard. The first page, the General Storage Pool Settings, gives us the screen to name our storage pool. If a field is light yellow and has an asterisk, it's a required field. If the field is white, does not have an asterisk, it's an optional field. So storage pool description is optional. Next we have our radio buttons. If we've selected random access, this means we're creating a primary storage pool with a disk device class. We don't have options. But if you select sequential access, this means you could be using a tape device class, optical media, or even a disk with a file device class. Then the drop-down menu would be active and you would make a selection. Here's an example of the Managed Servers tab. These are the actions you can perform in this tab. For example, Add server connection. This is what you did to initially input your TSM Server 1. The Health Monitor. The Health Monitor is a quick view of the state of your TSM environment. This might be something you would review every morning. You can see what is your schedule status. Look at your database and recovery log, your activities, your activity log. You can view your activity log and put filters in to search the table. So this is the same as doing a query act log command. And then you can look at the device status for your storage devices. Enterprise management, setting up enterprise configuration server to server. These tasks are covered in the Advanced Administration Tuning and Troubleshooting class because we do this to set up node replication. These are some of the tasks you can perform in this tab. Storage devices. You'll be familiar with this by the end of the class. We're going to create storage devices, storage pools, and storage pool volumes, all with this tab. Client nodes and backup sets. We'll get into backup sets when we talk about backups. Basically, it is a portable backup that you can restore without using the server. It's generated by the server, and you can use the Administration Center to do so. Policy domains. We'll be using the Administration Center to create and activate policies, as well as using the command line. Server maintenance. We will definitely be using this one. This is the custom server maintenance. You'll be using the Create Maintenance Script tab to create a backup of your database, your storage pools, running reclamation, expiration, all of these things that don't make sense yet, but will, I promise. In a later unit, we will create a script that will run all of your daily maintenance. Reporting. This is not Tivoli Common reporting. This is a quick view of number of stored files and access and password information. New with version 6 is the Client Performance Monitor feature. Disaster Recovery Manager. So just a quick overview of DRM before I show you the tab in the Administration Center. DRM, which is available with the extended edition of TSM, helps you prepare a recovery plan and manage your media. And here with our Disaster Recovery Management in the Administration Center is where you can do this. You would use the Move Disaster Media tab to set the current state of your removable media. Is it in a vault? Is it on the courier? Is it in the staging area getting ready to be picked up? All of that is managed here. This is also where you would create your recovery plan file. The wizard would walk you through inputting the information you'll need. Integration with the Fastback servers. This is if you're using Tivoli Storage Manager Fastback, for example, at a remote location. In your lab exercises, you'll be cruising through the Administration Center, and this is a really good time to just check out all the tabs.